So, the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies is back at it with the help of Henderson Brewing Company with their third beer. Very excited. Number 3, I've had number 1 and number 2, so we're keeping things on track. Let's do this, guys. Beer, 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 ba beer, ba beer, beer, beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple from the Ruski Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies, also with the help of Henderson Brewing Company. We have the third beer in the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies, series. We have a Hazy Session IPA with grapefruit and lime. Sounds pretty damn good. 4% alcohol by volume. No listed IBUs on the very pleasant looking can. A little bit of lighter color, some grapefruit, some limes on there. Pretty snazzy. I like it quite a bit. IBUs, 4% ABV, 25 IBUs according to Henderson's website. So, looking to be again along the lines of the kind of beers I was wanting at the moment. Lighter, but still hopefully full of flavor. And we're going to find that out, because without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Pouring into my Wellington pint glass here. There's about half the beer there. Looking at it, straw yellow in color, little hazy, not a lot. Nice white head on top. Looking pretty standard, like a solid pale ale. Pale ale? Session IPA. My apologies. Session IPA. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's have a smell. Getting a lot of the lime. Not as much grapefruit on the nose. A little bit, but not a ton. That lime seems to stand out a lot more. Even agitation. Yeah, the grapefruit seems to pop up a little bit more. I'm also getting some lemongrassy notes out of here. A bit of a florally note as well. Pineapple. A little bit of orange. I'm not really getting any mangoes. I thought there was, but not really. Pretty good so far. So, without further ado, let's just have a sip. Getting into the sip. Fairly fruity, fairly citrusy, lime for sure. Grapefruit is there, not as the one of the main contenders, I don't think, at least on that first sip, but we're going to find out a little bit more anyway. But fairly light, refreshing, crisp but not overly effervescent, which is nice. So far, so good. Let's see what else is going on in here. So cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Yeah, definitely more of a bitter grapefruit rather than like a sweet grapefruit. Then you jump into the lime a little bit. It does linger. The bitterness does linger a little bit longer than you might think, but it's not. It doesn't linger as a heavy bitterness or a sharp bitterness. It's definitely a little bit more mellowed out. So even though it does linger, it's not a big deal at all. Light bodied, great flavor. A little bit of melon in there, lemon, lemongrass, some citrusy orangey rinds. There is another little sweetness in there, and I don't know what that is. It's not mango. It's kind of like just the sweet portion of a pineapple, but not the, I guess in a sense, soury or like bitter, sharper notes of a pineapple. Definitely the sweeter bits of it. And the grapefruit again. Definitely not really front and center compared to the lime, but You do get hints of it. It is more of a bitter grapefruit, like I said. But so far, so good. Very refreshing indeed. Quite refreshing. Yeah, wow. Also giving me crazy burps. Hazy Session IPA with grapefruit and lime from the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies with the help of Henderson Brewing Company. 4% alcohol by volume. What I say, 25 IBUs. Description. This is... Okay, we have a description of, I guess, the... of Society of Beer Drinking Ladies, and then the beer. So let's start at the top. The Society of Beer Drinking Ladies is a community of beer drinking women founded in 2014. We're now the largest organization for women in beer in North America, hosting large-scale bevies and lady beer festivals regularly in in Toronto, Ottawa, and Hamilton. So yeah, I'm not wrong saying Ontario. We also host intimate beer dinner events, have good tap charity draft taps at our favorite restaurants, sell swag, and brew monthly collaboration small batch beers at breweries around Ontario. And we're drinking for a cause. Since the beginning, we have donated over $50,000 to our charity of choice, the Canadian Women's Foundation. So a great initiative, great group of women coming together, making beer, drinking beer, enjoying beer, and just sending out good feels all around. So really good stuff. Now about the beer. For beer 0003, we share with you this delightful hazy, fruit-forward light IPA. Enjoy aromas of freshly squeezed citrus and a zesty, hopped-up taste that is bright and refreshing. Damn straight. Hope you enjoy. Share your beer picks with us and follow our beer ventures at ladiesdrinkbeer. I guess that's on their Instagram, Facebook, Twitters. Join our Society Scoop weekly newsletter and grab our swag at www.ladiesdrinkbeer.com. So pretty cool stuff. I like how they do off their description for their group and then about the beer, giving you best of both worlds. Makes me happy, should make you happy as well. Ingredients: water, sugars, which are malted barley, hops, yeast, flaked oats, flaked wheat, lime zest, and grapefruit zest. Contains barley, oats, and wheat. On the bottom, for a canned on date, canned on May 14th, 2020, today being May 31st, it is a damn fresh beer. And that is refreshing. I like how the bitterness is upped a little bit more. When you look at 4%, 20, 25 IBUs, you're thinking, it's not going to be that bad. But this ups that hoppy bitterness, a little bit more of those citrus rinds. Really just tie everything together and giving you more of like a full flavored beer, even though it's in a slightly smaller package. So I always love when that happens. Moving over to the website, hendersonbrewing.com, you go to the beer section, you go to the seasonal section, and you will find the Hazy Session IPA. It does have a slightly different description from the can, and it reads, introducing the third in a series of collaborations with the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies. You'll smell fresh lime and grapefruit along with citrus, oil, and ripe melon. A little, yeah. I wasn't at first picking it up, but I could see it. The taste is a big citrus flavor up front, followed by a bright fruitiness, touch of bitterness, and herbaceous note. Wasn't getting the herbaceous note really in the sip. Like I said, I was getting a bit more of a, I could see it, but I was getting a little bit more florally in the nose. The addition of oat and wheat make it soft and almost creamy on the palate. I'd say it's a little bit more effervescent, but we'll go with it. Encouraging another sip. It'll be your new summer favorite. Definitely a good beer, for sure. Maybe not my summer favorite, but it's definitely up there in that regard. It's refreshing. It's gonna quench your thirst. No problems. Tasting notes: original gravity 10, IBUs 25, SRM 7, carbonation 2.5 volumes or medium. The malts that are used are 2-row pale, flaked wheat, flaked oats, and acidulated. The hops are Mandarina Bavaria and Matuka. I always hate pronouncing some of these, but it's alright. The yeast that we use The yeast that was used is an English ale yeast. Other ingredients are grapefruit and lime zest. Appearance is light and hazy with a white head. Aroma is citrusy hops, fresh zest, and doughy malt notes. Tasting notes that they're saying are fruity, mildly tart, sweet malt that leads into a balanced bitterness. Mouthfeel is light and citrusy with balanced bitter finish. And overall impressions, a citrusy and easy drinking take on an IPA. Damn straight, it's a baby IPA. But not a baby in the flavor department, which I really do enjoy. On Untappd, the Hazy Session IPA with grapefruit and lime has been given a 3.53 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 436 ratings. Finally, at your local LCBO, if you're wanting to pick up a can for yourself, you're going to be paying $3.85. Now, that is a little bit more than I would pay for a beer with this small of an alcohol content, even though it is seasonal. With that being said, you know, you can find some different beers around that same price that will give you a little bit more alcohol, maybe a little bit better, but still, for trying it once, I can definitely cough up the $3.85 and not feel too hurt about it. So, if you want to try it, go for it. I'd say go for it. It's a solid beer. It's a light IPA, more or less, but you're not losing out on the flavor, which is exactly what some people want. Maybe not as heavy of a beer, but the flavor is still there. So, good stuff all around. With that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings and wrap this thing up. That's pretty damn good. Alrighty, Society of Beer Drinking Ladies. Beer number 3, Hazy Session IPA with grapefruit and lime. Not bad at all. The grapefruit I'm not really getting too much of. The lime a little bit here and there, but it's definitely more of a citrusy, somewhat like you're saying, herbaceous. I'm saying a little florally IPA, but the flavor's there even though it's in a smaller package. I do enjoy that. Is it really showcasing the two fruits that you were using, or at least the zest of them? Not as much as I was hoping, but we'll give it a pass. Overall, Hazy Session IPA gets a solid 7.5 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, I do love the look of the can, matte kind of finish, but good coloring, tons of information, description about the society itself, the beer itself, ingredients, no IBUs, not a big bummer, but the canned on date clearly labeled on the bottom. Really do enjoy that. Website, Henderson, you always do a damn good job. Nice separate description, different from the can, and then listing a ton of information: OG, IBU, FSRM, carbonation, detailed list of malts, hops, yeast, other stuff, and then tasting notes and appearance, aroma, taste, mouthfeel, and overall impressions. Tons of information. Presentation gets a solid 9.5 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers I want to review in the future, leave all of that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, it would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski, like I always say. Crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Grapefruit lime time, grapefruit lime time, grapefruit lime time. Get in my belly, 'cause I'm a thirsty boy and I need some tasty beer. Cheers.